The Goonies never say die. That's a terrible posture. Hello, everybody. I'm playing some Injustice today. I played that cat game yesterday. And I'm going to play some Lego Dimensions later. But there were two really really nice tournaments for Injustice 2 today. And it has just got the old juices flowing because Sam loves some superheroes talking crap and punching each other in the face. So I'm going to dive right into it. Next, I am not quite sure of all the things happening in my house. I may not go full headphones the whole time. We'll see. Let's do it. Let's stick to it. I mean, I don't have any burglars or anything. I'm not concerned, but I just don't like the feeling of being completely sensory deprived in my living room. It's like, what if my kitchen's on fire? What if anything's on fire? What you're watching right now is me unlocking stuff, which, depending on which dress-up video I finally release, because I've started about 4 of them and not finished them, I may be champagning. I may be championing the system, or I may be talking it down, because in the beginning, the unlock process was kind of unwieldy, let's call it that. You see how there's 3 different types of boxes because everything is freemium now. You need 100 different currencies. It's irritating. Oh, Green Lantern's full. Maybe he's who I'll do second, simply because he's full, so I'll have to do him. You used to have to do that unlock for every single box of all 3 types, and then you had to pick something. You had to pick one of these things you wanted, and that sucks. Like, as someone who likes a lot of junk, nothing sucks more than the game being like, alright, here's 4, and here's the 3 sweet ones, you're gonna have to lose one, and it's like, the shaders, granted, you're only gonna get those once, but it's like, obviously you pick those always, but there's an epic down there. Anyway, the way they changed it now, not only can you reopen the next box with a single button press, but you get all 4 items in this box. The other box is 3, the next box down is 2, I think. Something like that. Swamp Thing's full. So a lot of characters are filling up. I'm gonna stop unlocking now. What we're gonna do, and you're gonna get to watch some of this, is today's an arcade mode video. That is ultimately my goal. But I thought what would be fun to show is what my character looks like before we get started. Now, as I may have mentioned, well, there's no may have. I definitely mentioned in one of my dress-up videos, my Bane sucked, and he's who I'm going to do first. Well, I have been playing a ton of Bane since then. I've been playing the game a lot. You know, the last video you guys saw, I was still playing story mode. I was still working my way through that. And now, no, I've played a ton. So I can actually go through and, you know, commiserate with that, I have unlocked a ton of stuff. I have a bunch of junk for Bane, like I think he's 3 in that video, because I'm editing it now. He's 9 now, or 7 now. I'm doing bad with numbers today. It's that cat game. The cat game really, really ruined, like, my brain. It really broke my brain, so I apologize if I'm a little dumber than usual today, but we're just going to do a quick job of dressing up the big man. Because that's what this is about, man. This is about buffing him up. And if I didn't make it clear in the dress-up video, because I don't know what I did and didn't edit out, because obviously that's going to take place after this. Look at scary white Bane. I kind of like scary Ghost Bane. Scary Ghost Bane! Yeah, so there's scary Ghost Bane, and I'm going to copy him. As I mentioned, you get AI loadout, so I'm going to copy him over there. And I could go back and do one for looks, but I generally only do that when my characters are full. You see this overflow here? This is all the stuff that you can't use because your characters are full. So I have to go back and clear some characters out or just sell some junk or something. That's what I should do, is just sell some junk. Alright, let's... No, I don't care. Today we're playing arcade mode, so that's what my Bane looks like. That's the Bane you guys are going to watch, and it's in the multiverse, which is the fun mode where you get to do whatever you want. There's always different planets, blah, blah, blah. I'll do a video of that later. Right now, Starfire is the next DLC character. There's a free trial. You can just do her, and it's alive for 43 more hours. It's been open all week. The character doesn't actually open for purchase until Tuesday, unless you bought the season pass, essentially what becomes a season pass. let's start it. Let's, you know, because you can't. Maybe you can. I don't know. We're just gonna do it. Battle Simulator, level 1. Let's rip it up. 5 opponents with Bane. And if this turns out to be lame, I'll chop it up. You guys want to watch me suffer through something that doesn't get me anywhere. We're just gonna do it medium. No need to go bananas. Maybe I'll do, if this gets the ending, this is probably how I'll do it, and I'll do a bunch of endings per video, and then I will maybe do a dedicated video to doing the harder difficulties.
Offer me a red ring. Your hate must prove worthy. Ask Batman about my hate.
Begin.
So a really fun part of this game, a big part of this game for me, that story mode kind of robs you of are the introductions, man. Fudge. For the purposes of the story mode and catch. For the purposes of you know, facilitating the story, they cut all this stuff out, even though there is a ton of stuff in this game that's just character interaction. They talk to each other. Okay, this is actually a little bit free, so if it's gonna be this free, I may not. The next one, I'll bump the difficulty up a little bit because that was admittedly pretty free. But they've got great win poses. All the dialogue is cut, you know, before the battle. Some of the stuff they say in battle doesn't apply because certain characters are never going to apply. They did a ton of work on this game, and that's just on the purely superfluous aesthetic level. The gameplay is super tight, and there's a ton of content. I mean, you saw me go through story mode, right? That was 15 videos worth of content. I'm gonna stop.
You never accepted me as an equal.
Affiliating this game.
Land-dwelling scum.
Wow.
You will learn your place.
Begin.
I don't know. It's just a really good fighting game. You know.
Death will silence your shame.
Oops, I blew that combo. It's supposed to be 3D. I want to send him through. And a big part of that you guys missed out on. Stage transitions. Bonk. Crunch. Bonk. Plank. Intended strikes. Because the stages always have to stay the same for the story. I'd actually given some thought to doing the Bane playthrough with my shirt off, but because I'm becoming super vain now that I'm starting to like lose weight and look kind of attractive. So I thought about it. I was like, take your shirt off, or at least put a tank top on. But I sweat a lot. I get kind of gross, so I didn't want that to happen during the recording because I'd have no control over it. Like, if the AI gets me heated and I lose my mind, and you know, sweat starts firing off of me.
Your fearlessness is admirable.
Harder to kill when dying doesn't scare you.
I appreciate the challenge.
Begin.
So this is Bane, and I guess let's talk about Bane a little bit. Every character in this game, I guess we could talk about that, has a trait. It's the thing that's down there by their super bar. And I think the idea behind the traits is that they were, you know, kind of the defining characteristic of the character in the first game. But as a result, you know, some of them kind of sucked in the first game because it was like...
Tired of getting shot.
The fun is only starting.
I don't know how to make that abort early if you don't want to spend the meter. I swear I know more than one move with Bane. It's just the AI is really not taxing me here. And so the 1-1-3 pile driver combo is really just doing it. Juiced! So the way Bane's works is every time you tap the button, the power button,
Bane wins.
he gets a juice of venom, right? And you probably hear the noise as I'm fighting. And some of the gear that you can buy from him, some of the stuff actually, like, it lights up in different ways depending on what level of juice you've turned on venom, the drug he uses. So that's it. You get like a temporary buff. Your strength goes up. You get armor on some moves. Your defense goes up. However,
Still conning the bat with your hero act.
No cons here but you, juice box!
Violence will reveal your true nature.
Begin.
yeah, there's jump again. Scoops. I didn't do it right. Juice. So yeah, you know, you see, so I'm gonna juice here, juice, so you see one of them's lit up. And you can go nuts, right? Just juice all the way up. But the trick to that is, while it's awesome while it lasts, like, look at the damage I'm doing. During debuff, it's pathetic. Look at my jump, look at how much damage she does to me. Everything's slower. And the more juice you use, you know, the more ferocious the debuff is gonna be. So that's kind of how Bane is played. Like, you don't necessarily change your playstyle, but depending on how you juice up. And there's tactics you can use, right? Like, you can, once you have the armor, which is the best part of the juice, is you get armor. You can do things like set up grabs that normally you wouldn't be able to get, because no matter what the opponent does, he can't stop you. He'll be caught in block stun, and even if he does hit you in time, your armor will still scoop them and give them the pain.
Your effort is wasted, Brainiac.
My collection is without peer.
Better to conquer than collect.
Begin.
I missed the line because I was yelling at my cat. Thanks. Alright. I forgot that Boss Brainiac has all these fun tools. I think he has it in story mode, so you probably saw it already. But I've been watching a tournament today, an actual, honest to God, Injustice tournament. And, there was a pretty sweet Brainiac player, a guy named Tekken Master from Bahrain, actually. And, you know, watching his play was inspiring, to say the least, but it also teaches you stuff to watch out for against Brainiac. And one thing he can't do is all these fun moves that only the AI has. Tie round. I don't know what that means. We both just get up, groan. Alright. We'll just... Big bomb.
How is it you lead?
Do not insult me.
Do not insult me. I told myself I was going to try to avoid, you know, doubling any of the dialogue. But some of it's just fun for me. So Bane Super, which we definitely didn't... Ow! Boom, hits full screen. And does that. And probably my favorite part of it, juiced. Favorite part of the super. Oh, let's see. Yeah, 5 is enough for the ending. So maybe I'll just do a bunch of these. How long did that take? Oh, that was a solid 15 minutes. Oh, well, some of that was me screwing around. So let's do another one. We'll do 2. Luna, cut it out. Thank you, kitty. Go lay down.
never imagined. A sickly boy, born in a prison, would survive to become humanity's savior. I did. And now, the world is
He
mine.
just broke all their back.
So I say to all prisoners, rise! Come out! Kill your wardens! Make slaves of your guards! Teach them the meaning of despair!
That's dark.
We have no more prisons, no police, no regime left to fight. Oh, no one left to fight.
He's just Tom
Any
Hardy.
worthy opponent has already fallen. Dios mío. Perhaps victory can be a prison. A possibility I never imagined.
Wow. Bane's ending is sad. He wins, and it's the worst thing that could have possibly happened. I do know the credits are all Riz the credits, and we've watched the credits, I think, 3 times together now, so we're just going to fast forward it. Come on, you can do it. What did I unlock? I don't know what beating arcade mode unlocks. And what I'll do is, you guys watching, you tell me who you want to see next. I mean, obviously this is the first recording, and maybe this and the next episode are just going to be characters I do. But, I'm not good with everybody, so I won't necessarily be in a hurry to pick everybody, so... Oh, I am unlocking a lot of crap. So if there's a character you want to see, somebody you want to see me do next, please let me know.